So Alien Covenant. Yep, no intro today. I just couldn't think of shit, so. Alien Covenant is the sequel to Prometheus, which is a prequel to the Alien series. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so 10 years after Prometheus crashed and landed on this planet and shit like that, sends out a transmission. Some people pick it up, decide to come over here and see what's going on. We got our setup for the Alien movie. So they decide to go and investigate and check out what's going on, and here's our Alien movie. I have to admit, this movie just doesn't seem cohesive in a sense. Like, every act seems like it's its own movie. I mean, the first act we get like them being on the ship, the setup, hearing the transmission and stuff. The second act, they get to the planet, and, well, back to the first act. It felt like somewhat close to the original Alien. Like, I thought it was going to have that type of vibe. And then the second act splits into that Prometheus vibe, to where it just feels like a Prometheus movie instead of an Alien movie. And then the third act, you kind of get a somewhat mixture, and then the very last, like, 15 minutes or whatever, it feels like an old Alien movie. It's kind of weird how it keeps transitioning. Like, it's not a set tone to just feel like, yeah, this is a fluent and cohesive story that just is one and goes together. I don't really know how I'm trying to get it out there, but it just doesn't feel like all the acts were evenly put together. I just feel like, okay, here's one part, here's another part. Like that, it didn't seem like just a cohesive, fluent storytelling. So it's not like I hated this movie. I'll be honest. Everybody's acting was okay. I don't remember anybody's names. The only person who generally surprised me was Danny McBride. And the only reason why I thought Danny McBride was just going to be nothing but a negative part about this movie is just because of his past comedic acting. I mean, he's fucking hilarious. Don't get me wrong. But, like, in my head, watching the trailer, I was like, he doesn't need to be in a horror movie. So what's cool is they don't bring that Danny McBride into Alien. They bring a new Danny McBride in. So that was a nice surprise. And I was like, okay, I actually really like your character. I did not see that coming. So that was nice. Of course, Fassbender. Michael Fassbender is stunning in this film. Both as Walter and David. He's just phenomenal. His range of acting shown throughout the movie is very unique and very awesome. He does it really, really well. And he's honestly just intimidating at points. Like, as David and Walter, you can't tell. Or it's so interesting. It was awesome. It was really, really cool. And if there was something I couldn't get more of, obviously it was Fassbender. You just love to see him on screen. And then it felt weird because the times you did have him on screen, him and Walter, it didn't feel like an Alien movie. It felt like it felt like I don't even really know how to explain it. I may be a little too baked to really trying to figure out what I'm trying to say, but I don't know. Like I said, those moments didn't feel right. I don't really know what I'm getting at, but it just felt like a different take, like if I was almost taken out of the movie for a second when it really came to them. And it's not negative. It's not really bad, but like I said, I was thinking to myself, like, does this need to be in an Alien movie? You know, does this really have to be here? Is this gonna go somewhere? And in my personal opinion, it really didn't. I mean, I guess some people could argue, but you're not gonna win me over. I mean, it was okay. It was interesting. Katherine Waterston. That's who I was trying to remember. The main one. I guess she's the main one. And like another fact too, that even reminds me. I mean, to finish off about her, she was good. Her general arc of going from like that crybaby to being like the soldier was pretty badass. You know, I liked it. I like seeing her overcome a lot of obstacles and be a badass by the end of this movie. So that was pretty cool. I liked her a lot. Didn't expect it. Everybody else in the cast though, I don't remember anybody. Like nobody really stands out to me. I don't remember anybody's name. They're all people who were there to get killed. So McBride, Waterston, and Fassbender are the only people that really stand out. The only people that actually make the movie look good. But what's weird is it doesn't really focus on each of them completely. It focuses a lot on everybody, a little bit. So it's really not completely about one person. I mean, you can say it is, but it just doesn't feel like that. So it's kind of weird how this movie takes me. I mean, I'm not really, yes, go watch it. And I'm not really, no, you're going to hate this movie. I'm somewhat in between, but, I don't know, man. This movie's got me controversial. It's got me thinking about my own thoughts and if I like it, if I don't like it. Because there are things I do and there's some things I just really want to change. So, I don't know. It's cool. Cinematography is absolutely stunning, though. When you watch this landscape and these beautiful, beautiful space scenes, it was just stunning. It looked gorgeous. But what I didn't like was the CGI on the like earlier models, I guess, of the aliens. The clearer ones. I wasn't a fan of it. It just was the CGI on the like earlier models, I guess, of the aliens. The clearer ones. I wasn't a fan of it. It just no prosthetics. You couldn't use any real shit. I don't know. Could have tried make it look. I don't know. So it's heavy on the computer, and the computer kills. It takes me out of the experience a little bit. I'm one for practical effects, man. I want to see some real shit if you can. I know it's hard. I know it's difficult, but it just makes the movie that much better. So when you see nothing but CGI on stuff that you can make, it's kind of like, alright. But I guess I'm split about this movie. The more I'm doing my review, I guess the more of the negative stuff comes out. I didn't even realize. So I'm not hating on it though. I don't mean to. But I just have to be honest. But I don't know. So everything being said, guys, I'm going to give Alien Covenant a 6 out of 10. I mean, it's okay. Like, it's not unbearable. It's not unwatchable. But I do have problems with the story. I do have problems with the people it follows in the story. It doesn't seem like it's set on just one person. I do have problems with some of the CGI in the movie. Really could have toned down. Try to make some prosthetics. Make it look sharp and real. And the story itself just didn't feel cohesive. Like I said, it did feel like 3 different movies. Each act, to me personally, didn't go well with the other. Like, I didn't see them flow together naturally. So I knew, okay, we're here now. And then now we're here. And the movie at least does a good job at being its own film. It does take you back and retrack its steps about Prometheus and letting you know, so at least the audience has some idea, and they don't generally have to go back and watch it. But if you do, obviously you're gonna be invested in the characters or know more and things like that. So that's cool. It does stand on its own though. At least I can say that. You don't necessarily have to watch Prometheus, but it helps. I mean, like I said, guys, I don't hate it. I certainly don't love it, but I guess it's fun for what it is. And I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. If you can, comment below. I need to hear everything. So, but that's it. Got nothing else. You guys stay safe doing what you do. Got plenty more things to review, and see you guys on the next one.